Shai, Bashem Makakadash.
The apostles and the elders of the Christian. Peace and blessing for all the antique brethren. To all the four corners of this world that continue to push this world daily in sincerity and all diligence. This brothers from some of the brothers from Gms Trinidad camp here today come out once again. To do Lord's work and to prophesy the tongue of the kingdom that we live in, which is Babylon the Great. You know, and is the other nations that we ruling, which is in Europe, which is mainly inhabited by the Edomites. So when the Edomites or the nation of Edom come to prophesy against.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and from 1 then.
Jeremiah.
That one real quick. Joel chapter 2 and verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound the alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord Shai is nigh at hand.
Yeah, the scripture say let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, because all the visions that were received by the prophets and them, or that they saw, were visions of doom. The scriptures talk about the day of doom coming, and that day of doom is the day that we are approaching. That day of doom is the time of Jacob's trouble, time of Esau's downfall, and World War III, which we quickly approaching, because see these nations and them, ramp up the talk about nuclear warfare. You know, before they had nuclear weapons, but now they start actually make threats. Where the threats consist of, warning other nations of using their missiles, nuclear missiles. You understand? So the scripture says let all the inhabitants of the land tremble. So these people are supposed to be hearkening unto the words and trembling because of the destruction that's coming, that's going to take place.
Right now, America getting a lot of threats. Alright. Also, Iran, looking to strike Israel. So the stage already set. So these angels are plaguing these world leaders' minds.
Right now, America getting more than threat right now. Men had a hand in the face. That's what they could do.
Let the weak say I'm strong. You understand?
Because I think they bomb up one of them Iranian some diplomatic center or something. So
Iranian embassy in Syria.
So just a matter of time, because everybody really fed up America right now, tell you on the shoot. Everybody fed up,
I thought the United Nations trying to tell Israel basically to cool it, but you can't wait until if they kill one, you ain't tell them nothing, they kill two, you ain't tell them nothing. Now the death toll is in the thousands, the hundreds, I think that was 30 something, 30,000 I think done in casualties already. Come on.
They can't tell them to,
Like it.
they really can't tell them to stop, because who controls the money supply over the whole world? The Jews.
Because there was still in America to go in, if you remember, there was still in America to go into Iraq. When they were claiming that it was a mass destruction, but they still went in anyway. And who were the ones who was the police?
That's Joel 3 and 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near.
And guys, with these nations, they preparing war. Why are they preparing war? Because we are approaching the time of war. scriptures say in Ecclesiastes, to everything there's a time and a season. There's a time of peace and there's a time of war. And now we in time of war, but these people are saying we in time of peace. I heard the scripture say, I think it's Jeremiah 8 and verse 14. Either 14 or 16. Check 16.
Boy?
Yeah?
Boy?
Yeah.
Alright, continuing. Alright, this is Jeremiah chapter 8 and verse 15. It says, we look for peace, but no good come, and for a time of health, and behold trouble. Right? So as the brother was saying just now, you know, these people are looking for peace in this time and we living in time of war, time of tribulation. They're looking for peace. Alright? They're singing all kind of song for peace. But no peace shall not come until Yahweh Shai sent his son, Yahweh Shai, to clean up this place.
Right. So here is Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 25. It says, destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
So when I say peace, then sudden destruction come upon them. And when I come on our ways as well. Because a lot of people believing that some or the other things gonna change around eventually, you know. A lot of persons believe that World War III ain't gonna happen. A lot of people believe that the government is for them. So just like in the days of Noah, when they were married and feasting and having a good time and then worrying about the Noah that time would have been the prophet at that time coming out and saying, thus the Lord Yahweh Shai. Even in this time, basically we preaching to the wind. Just the one or two might just stop to really hear, but it reach a point we preaching to the wind.
God.
And
So that, yeah. The same thing is saying that basically that people will actually feel that the government want to actually save them, but what the government want to do is let the whole place get helter-skelter and seem to come up with a plan where you know say we're going to more problems. Just like the what they do in America where they right now they had the refugees and them in America in a hotel. And men who went and lost a foot in different wars they fight for America on the street.
on the streets, God.
So them people don't even, they're not about, they have a hidden agenda.
They want to destabilize.
Right.
By on purpose as well.
Can, or that through chaos.
Can. Right? Yeah, go ahead.
If any of you who listens on the internet, research Hegelian dialectic, you would understand what we're talking about. It's a proven and other page. It's a proven strategy that we so use time and time again. They create chaos whereby they already have a solution. You understand? Problem, solution, reaction. No problem, reaction, solution. They create a chaos where they already know the reaction to it, that they're gonna cause, and then they will present to it a solution that they already had. So it's like the pandemic that just went. They already had their poison to give people. But then they come out in 6 months and say, well, we have an emergency vac. They never had an emergency vac. It was a vac that they already had from
Stored away.
yeah, from before. So these people properly plan for this. They don't plan in months and years, they plan for decades ahead.
All you know, them had a story and the expiration date was coming here, so that a council, they always can make a little 50 billion, right? Alright, these are the push out back here.
You know where you see that in 2 movies I remember seeing. Resident Evil is one, and in Game of Thrones with Chimera. what they did, but I think that was in part 2 or part 3. What they did is they release a disease into the world, and they alone had the antidote. They already have the antidotes. So when they release that disease, and one biochemical or biomedical or biochemical company have the antidote, what that did, that some the stock value of the company, so they inflate the billions for themselves. And it's the same thing that this one does. All that toilet paper and fucking hand sanitizer and Lysol is so sell. Even the stocks, Facebook and things like online websites like OnlyFans and things went up. So these people know what they're doing. You understand? They try to maximize profit, exactly, and get rid of these small businesses which are owned by the middle class.
The businesses that they will make millions of dollars, you know. Once the stores came out and said they make 700 million.
Super farm, all the drugstores, right? Destroy revenue, right? And also the poor man will end up lost, you know. Now they go to the head. They get things to survive. Like scripture says, you shall come unto them from one to all, you're making this up to all things.
And I can't remember the name of I think it's a Rockefeller said it. I can't remember who said it. I believe it's a Rockefeller. Rockefeller or one of them. They say there's no time better than to buy when there's blood in the streets. So every people losing their businesses for small, when they're selling it for small money, when they're selling millions for small money, because they're going bankrupt. These big tycoons and them take them up.
Yes.
Take them up. And that is how the wealth increase. Take them up, and when shit die down, when the panic and the chaos die down, they raise back the value. So all these businesses that close down. Look for example, along in Trinidad here, they're planning to buy the Syrians and they're planning to buy Trinity Mall. But you already knew that was going to take place. They intentionally crashed Trinity Mall so that these Syrians and them could buy the spot. You understand?
So I think they say
Yeah, and some Macau.
preference.
Yeah, they had that. And some Macau back on the road. I see that road.
When they just gave Trinity a facelift, Trinity will be the new hotspot.
And they created one that the owner mall nearby. Not East Gates Mall.
And them literally crashing Twin City right now, so you go sell for small money, and then all of a sudden you see the back a big thing again.
Renovated, get a facelift, and back on the market. Stores for rent. Understand? There's Jeremiah 6 and 14. Jeremiah 6 and 14 it says. I'll read from verse 13, it says, for from the least of them even unto the greatest of them, everyone is given to covetousness, and from the prophet even unto the priest, everyone who did falsely. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace. And you get that signal from you. The ministers in charge of you, and the pastors and the priests that you go to for godly counsel. They're saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. There's Ezekiel 2 and 9. They're saying peace, peace, when he most about to bring dread destruction. Or why they saying peace, peace? Because they cannot see. Scriptures call them dumb dogs. Well, 2 and 9.
The book of Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 9 and 10, it says, and when I looked, and behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was spread, was therein, and he spread.
That roll of a book is talking about scriptures. Right.
Verse 10, it says, and he spread it before me, and it was written within, without, and therefore was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe.
Yeah, lamentations and mourning and woe. If you have a book that's filled with lamentations, which is weeping and mourning, it goes back to sorrow and weeping again, and woe, which is destruction, how you could tell the people peace, peace? How you could tell the people sow a seed and you'll prosper? You know? Going back to Ezekiel 12 as well. They're saying it's a time to build. You know, build up your houses. That is what these pastors telling these people out there. Now you can plan for the future, come on. You know, sow a seed. And your son would pass through the school of his choice. And you will get a dream job. And you will have a dream car. You know, and your grandchildren will inherit wealth, and they will break that cycle, they will break that generational curse, and they will inherit wealth from this generation forth. That is the peace that he's telling them.
Because the scriptures say, all of them confessing is the last days we live in. Just say it will be like in the days of Noah. People will be married, going into marriage. You understand?
Yeah, it's the last days, but what is it doing? Alright, you know it's the last days. But what are you doing? They're living righteously, knowing it's the last days. The scripture says second brother.
Something like that.
Yeah, bro.
The Ezekiel chapter 13, starting at verse 6. It says, they have seen vanity and lying divinations, saying, the Lord said, and the Lord had not sent them. And they have made others to hope that they would confirm the word. Have ye not seen a vain vision, and have ye not spoken a lying divination? Whereas ye say, the Lord said it, albeit I have not spoken.
Yeah. They going into these cemeteries and talking about they went and studied the word of God. And they got a piece of paper stating that they certified to become studies. No, it's a degree that they get, but it's a paper that they certified. You understand? And the same, you know what time that is certified in biblical knowledge or the study of God? Esau. Because Esau schools they are telling you.
Theological school.
Yeah, theological cemeteries. The apostles say. Yeah.
It's Amos chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh Shemeshai power will do nothing but reveal his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
Yeah, he's not going to do anything unless he reveal it unto his servants, the prophets. So, from the time of Yahushai until 1917, they had no prophets was coming. Who was coming out here and talking about God? And talking about, you know, the day of the Lord approaching. You understand? Nobody was coming out here and saying that. But as soon as the Lord reveal and break down the mysteries of the scriptures unto his men, that is when you see all these prophecies start to take place. Because the Lord is revealing it first.
Right.
He's giving his men to give the warning, and then the prophecies gonna take place. Then the vision gonna unfold. So when we say that nuclear missiles gonna fly, and they're gonna fly fast, sooner than you think, better believe it's gonna happen just now.
Because and no time that the Most High Shall command you to go in a cemetery and take up dirt and clean and name down and all them sort of sorcery. In them days, the Most High Shall gonna destroy all of you. Even all you pastors are considered sorcerers. All who calling on opposite the name of Yahweh Shemeshai, you are anti-Mashiach. You are the devil. Or you're another vibration of the devil. So, Malachi chapter 3 and verse 5. And I will come near to you to judgment, And I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against the false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages, the widow, and the fatherless, and that turn aside the stranger from his right, and fear me not, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts. So swift judgment going to come upon all these sorcerers overall. All these so-called pastors who lead in the flock astray. I mean, it was set up that way ultimately for Israel to go on the left and some to go on the right. Because you go way back in the wilderness, you the same people here now. They get the same spirits coming back over and over. The same spirits that the Most High always had to rise up, the prophets and the judges to say, hey, thus to the Lord, you go turn back from your words, and thus to the Lord. Over and over until the Most High get fed up. He says, see, let's set a sacrifice with animal into the mall. He said, my son, and Yahushua came and died the ultimate death. So that in the end, when he come back, all you wicked ass spirits will constantly, man, have to come out and be talking to you, or you'll be ultimately destroyed.
Right.
And you'll come back to the loins of the elect in the kingdom. And it will be perfect. It will be a perfect time. So until then, thus said the Lord Abba Shemai Shai, hey, you wicked ass Israelites going to be destroyed.
And you were saying something too, who's basically the number one sorcerer. Because don't care what church they go under, they have to go and register if they wanted to be recognized.
Number one society devil.
You know, scripture with that, I'm just going to bring up Isaiah 47 and 12. Talk about the, right, Isaiah chapter 47 and 12, it says, stand now in thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. And hey, this man is a sorcerer from the youth. You know, because even the serpent in the garden, where he grew for that serpent, not a wizard or a witch. Right? You know, it says, if so be thou shalt able to profit, it shall be so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art weary of thou art weary at the multitude of thy counsel. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things which shall come upon thee. Right. So it's just like in the ancient kingdoms and them. You know, all these kings and them, they had sorcerers, they had astrologers and all that. These things, none of them couldn't help them when that time reached. Because what they fail to realize is the Most High Abba Shemai Shai, he rules both on the left and on the right.
Because even Pharaoh sorcerers had to come out and say, hey, this is the hand of God, but we can't stop this.
Yeah. Can't.
All the thing they say, boy, Pharaoh, boy, this is the hand of God and stuff.
They know.
And when they classify that God, they will say, yeah, Abba Shemai Shai.
You see the illusion that the most does had them on that too, right? Because these heathens and them, the structure would fall them, right? And you know what they would say? They would say something that they do wrong against the island. Mother Shiva, Father Shiva, vex with them, but something or this or so that the most of them still have them on that kind of illusion, man. The doubting is an next power, you know? They don't want to admit it's an next power. Very few men admit it was a power beside your God. Nebuchadnezzar, Pharaoh at one point in time.
Yeah, I think the grass is right. Because after you eat grass and the clothes grow like fucking Komodo dragon.
I think before that, when Daniel was in the last den,
But after that, he didn't get break out tight and he started to get praises one time. He said, well, boy, you know?
He confessed that he said, nah, you're correct. You're correct. I know you're going to the Bible. See, other nations will admit it probably for a while. But Esau don't admit it at all. Esau saying, nah, yeah, how are you telling me?
He's going out die hard, you know?
This woman admitted when you have them spies and
So they would admit that Lord Yahweh shall reigns above all gods, sir. He reigns above all these gods and them. But Esau wouldn't admit it. Furthermore, he said he above in Isaiah 14. Isaiah 14.
Hey, when the scripture say who opposes and setting himself up as God. And you know, Esau is the only man short history really do that, the way he's doing it, you know.
You know, really and truly, all nations, whether they be wherever, they have an idol representation. Esau don't have an idol representation. Esau put up himself.
Boldest move ever.
Yeah.
Esau don't have nothing in this world. Esau don't even have an idol. Esau idol is other nations. Esau does serve Molech.
You're no custom.
You understand? Molech is a Canaanite idol.
You're no tradition.
Esau have no history and no heritage.
I will put our feelings there, though.
The custom and the heritage is inside the
rocks,
caves,
the clefts of the rocks.
You know, cheese. And eating raw meat.
I'm going like I am. Grunting.
In Job 30 says, chase them from among them.
Done.
This Job. Job 30. Start at verse 1, it says, but now they that are younger than I have made division, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock. So that is how low Job had them. Said them that are younger than I have made division. And my fathers would not even want them among the flock, but now they have made division. And that is how much we fall. Yahweh said dogs have come past them. These Edomites are what? Dogs.
Solomon said,
You understand?
things have turned upside down.
Yeah. You want to know what's going on? How did the one that the most like hates? The ones that you wouldn't even like to play it around a dog or around a sheep. Them will win you. You don't know what's going on? It says in verse 2, where to my the strength of their hands perfectly, in whom old age was cursed, for want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former times. Desolate and waste, who cut up mallows by the bushes. Wow.
I said it would be just so. They part are locked in my
Yeah, everything.
It says in verse 4, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots. For their meat, they were driven forth from among men. They cried after